Bear didn't get our bags. That's a good thing. I didn't think we had enough fuel to heat up water for the coffee, but we did, and it's awesome. So, stealth campsite on top of Flattop Mountain. We thank you for giving us a great night's sleep, and we left you just like we found you. And we are on the trail.
We're on the trail. Are we on path now?
Yep.
Yes.
We are on trail right now. Hence the white blaze up ahead. And that's the tree that hung our bear bag. Cheese.
cheese.
Look at that view. So I'm using you for scale to show how freaking big this down tree is. Look at this thing.
Jeez,
Oh my God.
massive.
It is just
Oh my
gargantuan.
God.
It's a pine tree. That's a
Oh.
huge pine tree. And thank God it didn't fall on the trail. It just missed it by degrees. So we're taking a break on the side of the trail, and we're about a mile from the No Business shelter, which is like 4.5 miles from Uncle Johnny's in the end of the section. That's the last water spot at the last water source at the shelter, so we're gonna have to camel up, and we're just enjoying the beautiful, beautiful, yet slightly warm morning. It's been wonderful. Just
And the wonderful bar, I highly recommend that my leader here bought at where?
it's you can get it at
Quest.
Walmart. It's the Quest protein
And
bar.
it's chocolate chip cookie dough.
Oh yeah.
And it's gonna help me hike maybe another 7 miles.
Yep.
Maybe.
Oh yeah.
We'll
Absolutely,
see.
it will. Absolutely. I don't take credit for that. The bar was recommended to me by my health coach, Jess Cushenberry, who I take aerobics classes, and she got me on my weight loss. So she gets the credit for the Quest bar. Happy trails, guys.
Happy trail.
Dead burn. That was tight. Man, you made it look so simple. I had to struggle on that one. Yeah. Switchback. Hey, this is Sugar Bear, and I am with Granny Kay, and she is on her first day of a 100-mile section, and she says she's done about 700-mile sections so far, and she's just being positive about it. And tell us a little bit about yourself.
I started hiking with a group of women years ago, and then we started backpacking, and then they kind of, life gets busy, so I didn't want to wait for them, so I just started doing it by myself. And
Well, great.
it's amazing.
Yeah. And you feel totally safe out here, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. Nothing scares me. My friends, they all say, "Really? Why do you go by yourself? You need a gun." Like, yeah, I don't need a gun.
You don't need a gun.
I have a knife, but it's
No
to
gun.
open my treats.
No gun, no bear spray,
Yeah,
none of that.
no.
So anyhow, I don't want to stop you because this is your first day on the trek and you need to get down the trail. So thank you very much for giving your time.
Thank
and
you.
Happy trails.
Thanks,
Thank
too.
you, Granny Kay.
Thanks.
Happy trails. This is the No Business Shelter, and I'm going to take a break and refill on the water because this is the last water stop until Uncle Johnny's at Erwin. Leaving the No Business Shelter and heading to Uncle Johnny's, like a 6.2 stretch, 6.2 mile stretch. And Lipstick is up ahead of me. I gave her an advance time so I could catch up to her. Looky right here to the right. Looky to the right.
Oh, those are gorgeous.
Yep. We got 4.2 miles to Uncle Johnny's. We got our water 0.2 of a mile south of the No Business Knob shelter. And we are about to climb up around 350-foot elevation climb. And then from there, it's a 1,500-foot decline down to Uncle Johnny's in Erwin, Tennessee. Hit this mountain hard, real hard. I'm betting this was shady before September last year, going up. It's not anymore though. We're on the downhill to Uncle Johnny's. 2.5 miles, 1,500-foot elevation drop.
Spend most of my time living in the review, like I left something important behind. Seems I went and gave it all away. At least that's what I convinced my mind. Maybe there's just more to look at back there. Or a spot where you can wait for the end. Seems I spent all I've earned. Hope I give it to my family and friends. Give me a landmark, go back and fix your past.
Yep, it's I-26 road traffic. We're 1.2 miles from Uncle Johnny's.
I wish that I was
Guessing.
sober back then, so these memories could last. Over these mountains too fast. Push the
Awesome.
car to the garage for love or high.
Okay, we're gonna see the Nolichucky River.
Drove to the bad side of time. Know if I don't know
That'll be your
if we
inspiration.
made it home in one piece. One less mouth to feed, a little less loud. Turning whiskey into songs every damn night. Love became some broken hearts.
Oh yeah.
Stain the edges from trying too hard. Trading broken strings for car parts. Give me a landmark, go back and fix your past. Maybe then Papa wouldn't have to go. I wish that I was sober back then, so these memories could last.
Switchback.
Over these mountains too fast. Over these mountains too fast. Over these mountains too fast. So these memories will last.
Wow.
Thanks, man.
That's the great Nolichucky River. That's what took out the bridge by Uncle Johnny's. The Nolichucky again is tempting us.
Happy
Happy trails. We got a mile to go to finish this section. The Nolichucky River is right behind us, and we're cruising down into Uncle Johnny's in Erwin, Tennessee.
And after 3 days
3
of
days
hiking and camping
All
in
right.
tents,
in hot weather. It's 83
we're going to
degrees.
go have a hamburger and french fries and a cold beer.
Cold, cold.
Woo!
88 degrees.
Summer's in, around the bend, just flying. Swimming suits are on the line, just drying. I'll meet you there for our conversation. I hope I didn't ruin your whole vacation. Never know how far you are from feeling till you watch the shadows cross the sea. We don't know, but I can see it snowing in your car. The windows are wide. Oh, come on home. Come on home. You don't have to be alone. Come on home.
Switchback.
Another switchback?
Last one. Yeah, they lost 60 miles of railroad track, so they've got these crews that stack up by Uncle Johnny's Hostel, and they're loaded with trailers full of pre-constructed railroad ties with the railroad tracks. I'm going to wait for you.
Let me take down my hair. There we go. Oh. Oh. 24.5 balls, we finished.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
It's Uncle Johnny's Hostel. Oh, they have the AC on for us. Amen. Woo! AC is on. Woo! Get this fly out of here. Get. This is our room. We've showered. And this is the Nolichucky River. And that is the bridge that when Helene came through, it washed that bridge off its axis where it was right here, right there, right there to there. And it got washed there. And northbounders coming off the Appalachian Trail are coming this way, down here, right into Uncle Johnny's, or down here right over the bridge that's not there anymore. So the Appalachian Trail Conservancy for the spring season would paid for a ferry, basically a inflatable raft to shuttle hikers across the Nolichucky River, but they stopped doing that about a week ago. So now hikers have to do a 3-mile road walk over to the Jackson Love Highway and then back over this way. So hopefully eventually that bridge is going to be put back together, and then the AT Conservancy is going to pick it back up for the SOBOers coming down in the around August, September, October. But this is Uncle Johnny's Hostel. You saw the front when we walked in. We have showered, and we're fixing to go get something to eat and get some ice and sit down hopefully around the campfire and to celebrate our section. Lipstick's first overnight with pack-on section and my 21st section. So to leave Uncle Johnny's, and Lipstick is going to take me back to my car at Sam's Gap. Real quick. So this is a quick tour of the outfitters at Uncle Johnny's. And this is the reservation desk for staying here. And they've got water filtration stuff right here. And food resupply here. Mountain House freeze-dried food. Trekking poles. Gear repair. Compression and dry sacks and stuff sacks. Air pillows, and sleep systems. Stoves. Dry bags. packs, trail shoes. Got the sleeping bags and the air mattresses up there. Darn tough socks, my favorite socks. They're amazing. They have a lifetime warranty. Puffy jackets. Got souvenir t-shirts and sweatshirts. And it's just, this is really, really a great outfitters. A full resupply and supply. And then on the wings of, on the outside wings of this building are the hostel accommodations. They've got bunks and they've got private rooms. It's really amazing. We're ready. Let's do it, Lipstick. Lipstick and I are leaving Uncle Johnny's and heading to Sam's Gap where Old Blue is. What a great stay this was. Bye, Uncle Johnny's. Yes. Yeah, Uncle Johnny's. See ya. So we're going up to the Sam's Gap trailhead and be up there in a minute. There's Old Blue.
Blue. Park right beside Old Blue.
This is where we started 4 days ago.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, I am with Lipstick, also known as Michele Kirk, and she just finished 25 miles of the Appalachian Trail, her first overnight with backpack on, and just wanted to see her reaction, how she feels about it.
It was a great experience with a great leader, Sugar Bear. That's his trail name. And he directed us into the most wonderful 3-day hike. The first day we did 7 miles.
7.6.
7.6 miles.
over Big
almost
Bald.
8 over Big Bald. And we stayed at the shelter.
Big Bald Shelter.
Big Bald Shelter, and set up camp. And he slept in a hammock and I slept in a tent. And we had coffee and we had stroganoff beef. Dry food, dry freeze food. It was wonderful. And then we got up the next day and packed up and we hiked another 8 miles, seven and a half miles. And we camped out on a off-site, just in the middle of the woods.
Right. We got up to the top from Spivey Gap. We got up to Flattop Mountain, and as soon as we got to the top, right off to the left was a wonderful stealth campsite, and we camped there. That was her first, and she thought she heard something in the woods, and
I screamed.
yep.
And
But
it
you
was
got
something.
over it. I went ahead and shined my light. I had view from the foot of my hammock. I could see her tent, and I saw the woods ahead, and I scoured the woods with a flashlight, and it was probably a squirrel or something.
No, it was a bear.
No.
And then I learned how he hung our bear food. It's the bear protection food. It goes
Yeah. Hung
in
the
a
bear bag right
special
on the trail.
bag, and
Yeah.
a string is attached, and a rock on the other side, and we had to find a tree with the long branch, and he flew it over and
First throw.
pulled our bear food way up there so the bears couldn't get it, so we could survive. And then we had a nice dinner, and the next day we got up, and oh my gosh, we hiked almost 11 miles.
Yep.
And it was crazy.
Yeah. It was our first night, it got down to 62 degrees. The second night, it got down to about 65. But coming down off of the long 1,500 foot, 2.5 mile decline into Erwin, it got to 89 degrees.
And it was hot.
It was hot.
We had to stop a few times and take electrolyte breaks.
One of the workers at Uncle Johnny's was so nice. she went ahead and we did a reservation over the phone, and we knew that we wouldn't make it for the closing at 6 o'clock. So she left 2 towels in the room for us, left it unlocked, and turned up the air conditioning. So
It was
when we got there,
cold.
we had cold AC. So
Yep.
bless her heart. Thanks for that.
Yep, and we finished at 25 miles at 7 p.m. last night.
Yep.
And had a great time, met wonderful people on the AT trail, and we had breakfast with them this morning and coffee, and I even hung out with a young lady. Her trail name is Outlet, and she is hiking it by herself. She has lost 31 pounds in 6 weeks, and she's amazing.
Yep.
And we became friends, Facebook friends, with another 10, 15 people on this trail, and look forward to hiking again in the future. And thank you, Sugar
Well,
Bear.
before you close, it's worth
Okay.
Outlet. This is a full circle moment, because 4 days ago when we pulled into this parking lot, Outlet was standing right there thinking that we were her shuttle to pick her up and take her to Hostel.
Yep.
And so we bounced into her again. She was actually the room that the night before, cabin B in Uncle Johnny's was where we stayed, and we couldn't get that room because she had already reserved it. So
Yep. And so the room we got last night had bunk beds again, but the top was only a twin and the bottom was a full. And I'm not sleeping on a twin bed at the very top with no guardrails. So I took the twin off on the floor. Sugar Bear slept on the twin, and I slept on the full
Yep.
size.
It was
and
comfy, and we had the
it was
AC
great.
going all night, and we were cold.
So go Sugar
Yeah.
Bear. Thanks for a great hike.
Yep.
All
So,
right. Thank you.
Happy trails, guys.
Happy
It was a
trails.
great section. She did a good
All
job.
right.
She was awesome.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.